When I became an actor, it was quite by accident. I was a musician, and I was in a band, and then the band kind of broke up, and I didn't know what else to do, and you gotta pay the rent. Even when I was a kid back then, I didn't want to do the formulaic pitter-patter stuff. I thought, well, if I'm going to go from being a musician, a guitarist, to an actor, there's only one way to approach it, really, which is kind of the same way that you approach music. And so at the time, I remember thinking, I think there's a general lack of punk rock actors in the neighborhood of Hollywood. So I made this vow to myself that I would only do the things that I wanted to do, to take the road that I thought was really the only right road for me, wrong for others, right for me. So I just thought, well, I've worked construction, I've pumped gas, I've worked in, climbed down sewers, I've done a million things. If it don't work, I can just always go back to music, and if music don't work, I can always go back to, digging ditches or something. With this wonderful acknowledgement of whatever I've done in cinema, it was worth it for me to try to push the envelope with regard to characters and such, because you don't want to bore your audience first. If I came out and played the same guy every time, I'd be bored to tears. They'd probably run screaming, just walking out. Hi, how you doing? How's it going? I couldn't dare. And again, another thing the studios forget completely. The studios, they ain't the bosses, man. Where do they get their money? From the people that I met last night outside the theaters. That's where they get their money. So they can pretend to be as powerful and as, important as they like. So those people out there who have been there as warriors, the dedication that these people have given me, donated to me.
You're the only reason I'm here. You're truly, wholly and completely the only reason that any of us are here. It's for the people, Cinema's for the people. I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Don't know how I'll ever pay them back. I'll probably have to wash every single one of their cars or dishes. But that's all right. I've done that. I've had worse jobs.